How are you? Anything I can help with? Mikey G is good, but he's wondering how to balance work, sports, and video making. Well, sacrifice sleep. Video making takes a long time. Editing takes a long time. Either sacrifice sleep or sacrifice work or sports if you find that you don't have enough time. Deborah's struggling, but her 6-year-old just beat a boss in his game. That's great. I know the feeling, and it's great. Also, she's wondering if I can help her husband pick a toilet paper brand because he keeps changing his preferences once a month. Here's what you do. Pick the cheapest. That's what China and I do. We pick the cheapest. If he doesn't want to pick the cheapest, I guess you just gotta divorce him. Steve wants to know how he, a compulsive commenter, can stop giving advice to people asking advice when that's obviously my job. It's not just my job. If you want to give advice to people in the comments, please do. Everybody give each other advice, only if you're smart and good at it. And if you're not good at it, just do a smiley face and recommend a brand of toilet paper. Danilo Allen is suffering from writer's block, and it's no good for your channel, so I'm assuming you're a video maker. Here's what you do. I don't know. I wake up every day in fear of having no ideas. Work is really the only way to come up with ideas for me. I don't even think writer's block really exists. It's mostly just you're tired or you are perfectionist. Make sure you're getting enough sleep and that you enjoy what you're doing, and if so, and it's still not coming to you, do something really crappy, and then you'll get over it. Maybe. KTV's doing good, just wondering how my band Driftless Pony Club's doing. Each individual member is doing good. We're not working on anything at the moment. I think there's still more songs in our future. I've been really wanting to get back to writing some songs, and I think it will happen eventually. Madeline Gerlach is not doing well. Everything hurts, and you may possibly have to get brain surgery. I'm so sorry. I am not a doctor. I really have no advice for you other than I just wish you well, and I hope everything goes okay. You're in my thoughts, and I'm just sending positive vibes. Positive vibes. Yeah, that's how you send positive vibes. Autumn has to decide her college major in the next 6 days, and she's terrified. Here's what you do. Civil engineering. I don't see what's the problem with that is. Just do it. Do it. If this is actually really final and you have no turning back, don't sweat it. You can always go back to school later in life. You can just take your degree and don't even go into that field, and it might still just work out fine. Life can be long. Lots of things change, and I think you'll be able to weather it because your name is Autumn. What? That wasn't even intentional. Wow. Pablo Jones just saw the Black Panther trailer and can't stop thinking about it. How do you stop thinking about it? Well, watch the Star Wars trailer, watch the Stranger Things trailer, watch a lot of Wheezy Waiter videos, and go buy toilet paper. Bringing it back. How do I cope with loneliness? Oof. Well, luckily we live in the internet age, and you can find a topic on just about anything with lots of people talking, and you can contribute digitally. You could start a Facebook meetup group about anything. You could do a board game night, and also know that feeling lonely is very, very common. You are not alone in that, and it's also something that many people successfully overcome. Nightwolf Music is still hungry. Eat more! The coffee enthusiast is overwhelmed in school and feels like your brain is just empty. Sometimes the information just goes in one ear and out the other. And how do you overcome that? Well, here's the thing. That happens to me all the time. That happened to me throughout my entire schooling life, and I turned out to be a genius. So don't worry if there's certain things you don't know. You can't know everything. Except I can. And coffee brand I would recommend. Well, my favorite right now is Ruta Maya, which is a local Austin one, so that might not help if you're not in the area. National mainstream chain Dunkin' Donuts is my favorite. Vassal wants to know how to properly take care of the beard. Well, I use a beard wash and a beard softener from Beard Brand, and a sandalwood beard oil from the Beard Club. And I got a nice beard brush that I just comb down. I trim the long ones every once in a while, and I shave close here, and down here. Anthony's writing so many stories and scripts in school and having a hard time keeping their head in all of the characters. Here's the thing. You're doing too much. I remember being in school, and it's impossible to be able to focus on all of it. So just pick one that you really love and make that one awesome. The other ones will suffer a little bit. Nick died last week and came back as a ghost who can only communicate to the living through YouTube comments and needs to contact his loved ones so that they can put his eternal spirit to rest, but none of them are active in the YouTube comment section. But do they watch videos? Because if they do, hey, Nick's family. He's a ghost. Check the comments. If they don't, everybody watching, can you go put up flyers in your neighborhood and letting Nick's family know that he's a ghost? and to check the YouTube comments, probably on my videos. Sarah started a job that she thought would be her stepping stone to her dream job, but currently miserable, but has to pay the bills, but struggling to find something new, and you've been told that it looks bad to bounce around jobs. Well, here's what I think. If you're unhappy in your job, try to find a new job. And bouncing around in jobs, I don't think it's probably that bad. I don't know what field you're in, but me personally, like I said before, I think finding a new job, the number one thing that matters most is if people think that you are going to be good to work with, if you're agreeable, if you're nice, if you're fun. Resumes are important, but probably only in something super duper competitive. I would say just follow your dreams or your other dreams at other jobs. Grace broke her leg a couple weeks ago and will not be able to walk for another month. And it's hard to stay optimistic when you know that your friends will all be living their lives normally and you're just stuck in bed. That just sucks. Again, this is the internet age. You can communicate with them very easily now, digitally. Also, it's just a tiny blip of time in your life. You'll get over this and you will forget about it, and it'll be fine. Maybe that doesn't help. Play Zelda Breath of the Wild. It's a very good game. Maddie Grimes is in high school and feeling that everything she's doing now is only significant in that it is preparing her for when she will enter her actually significant part of her life. How does she convince herself that this period in her life matters just as much as the next period? Well, you know, I felt the same way in all throughout school and even in college and even in my career, and even in my 20s, I think sometimes I still feel that way. I don't think that feeling ever goes away. It's true, every moment in your life is a moment you should try to enjoy. But maybe your life will be more significant when you get out of high school. Maybe it isn't as significant now. Is that a bad thing to say? I look back at my time in high school and think it was kind of silly. A lot of it was silly, especially the social aspects of it. Like, I don't even talk to most of those people anymore, and nothing that really went down matters anymore. It's because high school, by its very nature, ends, and then a lot of people go their separate ways. I have a few friends from way back in my grade school and high school days I still talk to, but the friends I made in college, more of them are people that stayed friends for life. So I don't know if that helps. Just play board games and Zelda Breath of the Wild. Amber's feeling really stressed, took on a major role at work and falling behind in some college classes, but would love for someone to tell them that they're doing good and trying their best, because they are, and they just feel like they're just doing it and no one really cares or notices. Well, you are doing good, and you are trying your best. What I've found is most of my work throughout my life, it does kind of go unappreciated. You have to teach yourself how to feel like a rock star when no one else notices. You just kind of gotta. Because most people are wrapped up in their own thing they got going on. Like me. I love me. I'm a rock star. Maddie's thinking about triple minoring because her parents have always taught her that everything she does should be for a specific reason, and also because she's very indecisive. Is this insane? I think it is. Yeah, I think triple minoring is insane. You gotta remember that the thing you major in doesn't even have to dictate the rest of your life. Pick one or two things and do one of them really well and one of them kind of well. 3, I just think that's too much. But hey, I don't know your situation. And Nathaniel, another college student, this is a very college-themed episode, says that basically he's got 2 semesters left in college and realized that he doesn't really care if he accomplishes anything in life. This has left him feeling extremely unmotivated, and that he's disappointing people that he cares about who also care about him. Yikes. I mean, I know the feeling sometimes you don't feel like you want to accomplish anything, and you know, there's nothing, you don't have to accomplish, there's no rule that says you have to be this perfect human being who goes on and achieves all their goals and accomplishes great things. You don't have to. What I do know what matters the most is sharing the feelings with the people you care about around you and them sharing their feelings with you. And good thing is you do have people that you care about, so you should probably finish school because you're so close, and then maybe focus on helping those people that you care about, doing things for them. Because you obviously do care about them, so why not help them make their lives better if they need it? Maybe the thing you want to accomplish will come later, maybe it won't. I don't know, play Zelda Breath of the Wild. Today's video brought to you by Zelda Breath of the Wild, I wish. That's all, thanks for watching. Here's a link to the previous How Are You, and How Are You? Anything I can help with? Let me know in the comments.